so excited because it's spring. Everything is growing. It's the season of growth. And I wanted to take you with me in this garden walk. I usually go outside in the garden and check everything out and walk calmly and enjoy everything. And I usually call my mom or my father from Puerto Rico and I have them in video call, in FaceTime, Skype, whatever you name it, and then we just walk through the garden. But I decided today to then take you guys with me, which I usually do a spring walk, garden walk, and I have been updating you. There's a whole playlist of garden walk where you can see how we started and everything that we have been doing in the garden, which is a lot. We have planted hundreds of plants, lots of fruit trees, edible landscaping. We're doing this combination with permaculture, and we wanted to have it all, looking beautiful with the evergreens and the plants that we have that are perennials, and we don't have to worry about, maintaining them all year long. There's a lot going on. Now, I do like to keep updated my garden and to clean it, but disclaimer, I have not gone outside to do anything this spring season because I have been so busy. There's a lot of things going on, and I will update you later on, guys, because you're family, and I have been updating you with lots of stuff, including my weight loss, which we recently started, and I'm so excited. I need to update you on that as well. But anyways, you will see it later. But yes, let's go into the garden walk. Let's enjoy and see what it's growing and what we need to cut and stuff like that. If you have any tips or tricks or anything that you want to share as well in the chat or in the comment section, you're more than welcome. You know that I learn from you, you learn from me, and this is a family. So let's go. So first thing, our Thuja arborvitae is growing. So you know that we want to have Thuja arborvitae like this one here in the corner. Thuja arborvitae are so beautiful evergreens, and we have almost one in each corner. And this was a tiny little baby that we got, which is, that I always buy things in the cheap. And then, so if you want to get it big like that, that's going to be hundreds of dollars. But if they're fast growing, and so we got it very small, and they have been growing already pretty long. And so we need to transplant that this year. And in here, I see the Montauk daisy already growing. There's a whole bunch of things that need to be cut. I know there's a lot of things that need to be pruned. So I see the Montauk daisy, which it's amazing. It's so beautiful. And it's a perennial. Everything in here is perennial. There's a lot of things that need to be pruned. But I see over here as well. Look at that. Look at that. Those are the beautiful bearded irises. They're growing. And all of those bearded irises that you see over there, we actually divided them. Like literally, we only had a few bearded irises, and then we just started, propagating. And if you want to learn how to actually propagate that, then you can go into our YouTube channel, because I already have a YouTube already in the video online for you guys that I already uploaded a long time ago, where you can see information about the bearded irises, and you can also see how to propagate it, especially because you will see me propagating the plant, which is so amazing. I mean, here in the circle, you see that there's a whole bunch of bearded irises as well coming out, and it's so great and so amazing. I mean, God is amazing. You see it that during the winter there's nothing in there. They're completely going to dormancy, the little bulb, and then they're come out all of a sudden, and this is what you see. Look at them, so cute, so beautiful. I love it, I love it so much. And also look at this, we have our beautiful mountain boxwood. So we have two different boxwood over here. We have some boxwood over there in the middle, which if you want to see how we actually created the circle, you can also check that out. And then you had this mountain boxwood over here, which they grow in that pyramidal shape. You don't need to worry about, cutting all kinds of stuff. And this area over here, if you have been with us, you will know there's a video about the Japanese barberry, which is really deadly and horrible. And so we had to remove those bushes because they attract Lyme disease. If you want to know more about that, you can also check it out online. But yeah, the Japanese barberry, which they sell it almost everywhere, and they promote it as this beautiful perennial plant because it does give you these beautiful flowers and all that kind of stuff, but it does attract a lot that isostick, which carries the bacteria for the Lyme disease. And so I don't want to be the culprit of a person coming in here and then getting Lyme disease, which is such a horrible disease. So anyways, yes, that is those bushes. We remove it, eliminate it. But then in here, we actually had a whole bunch of hollies, but it doesn't make any sense because hollies, they grow pretty big, at least this species that we have of hollies, because there's different. So you can see those hollies over there, which that over there is also our property. That over there, you see that's a holly bush, and they're huge. They can grow really big. And so in here we removed 6 of those hollies. 6! Can you imagine? 6 of those bushes were in here. That didn't make any sense. And that was in here planted, you know, when we moved into the house. So we removed those, translocated them, and that's what you see over there. There's one of the ones that we translocated. So you see them that they look a little bit like yellow, and that's because they're stressed out. Is, you know, they need to get established. So you're gonna see them in each corner. There's 4 of them in the front and 2 on the side. And so this, we actually pruned them right before Christmas, and we're trying to make like a little wall in the back. And then we had like this privacy area for, you know, gathering, because this was not in here. This sitting area was created by us. Also the walk, which you can actually see it also in our garden walks, because this walk was not in here. We actually have been creating it, and this is all division plants that we have been dividing. But look also that cute Thuja arborvitae, which again we're trying to actually have all the different Thujas just like that one over there in each corner. So this one is also growing. I'm so excited. I am so pumped because one thing that I love mixing in bulk, you know, growing in bulk and growing lots of things that you don't have to worry so much about the upkeep, oh my god, uh, in Spanish, el mantenimiento. So yeah, in here you can see that you're gonna see that we have a lot of evergreens, so that when, at least when we have the season of dormancy, which is during winter, you can still have something that you can enjoy. And in there you can see also our beautiful azaleas, which the azaleas, we also created a video of the azaleas, and they bloom so beautiful during summer season. And all these are white, really pretty. So we're trying to actually just have all of this wall with azaleas, really pretty. And then in here, oh, look at that. You guys are going to enjoy this. So they don't bloom. This is Erica, and I'll put all the names and everything later on in the description down below of all the plants. But again, if you want to see more of the plants and you know, story about our garden, then we have the garden walk playlist, and you also have a playlist only for plants. But yeah, the Erica is so beautiful. And Erica, it only blooms in spring, and then you will see that all what remains is this bush, yeah, green, gray color. And so you see that you have that green color, some of them, but for the most part, you're gonna see them this grayish, almost purple color. So if you wanna have a little bit of contrast, then this is a great plant. I want to actually divide this plant and have them all throughout the garden. That's another baby for the Montauk daisy. I mean, everything that we have been doing in here is a lot of tips and tricks of how to create a garden a lot in a low budget, because I mean, even if you, well, at least for me, I don't like to just be wasting money away. And it's so, in here we have 2 acres almost, and it's a lot. And I want to just have everything full of flowers and gardening and stuff. And you can definitely, from one plant, if you know how to, you can actually divide and create so many others. And that's what we have been doing. So anyways, let's keep on going. So exciting. There's a bird over there. Over here we have the Italian cypress, which we got a few Italian cypress in here in the house. These are also the Weigela plant. So the Weigela plant right now is in dormancy. I mean, the Weigela is this one that you see over here. Let me see if I can show you. So that's the Weigela plant. And the Weigela plant, we have one that is pink and one that is in a tricolor. So it gives you this multiple different colors of like white with cream and purple, and also a little bit of pinkish. Really, really cute, really pretty. And so in here you can see that we have the holly that I was mentioning before that we transplanted over here. And then in the front, this line over here is for, we're gonna be creating an area with the burning bush. The burning bush, let me see if I can show you a little bit of the burning bush. So this is the burning bush. It's still coming up, the little buds. So yeah, we have been dividing it, and we're trying to then create a little hedge in the front of the burning bush. And the burning bush, actually, I got it from a lady that she was in, dividing plants, and she had a sign, and it says like, hey, do you want to have any of these plants? And so I was like, yeah, I want it. And so she gave me a whole bunch of those. And then in here, in the front, this is something that we created, I believe, last year, this entrance over here. So we had the 2 Italian cypress, which they grow pretty big, almost to like 30 feet high. And so you're gonna have that anchoring also on the side over there. You're gonna be having that anchoring as well. And also over here, you're gonna be having that anchoring because we also planted those 4, I believe, trees of the Italian cypress as well. So there, everything is a mirror image. And in here, there's the hibiscus and everything. These are also little hollies, but they don't grow more than that. So it's really cute to actually keep the delineation. And those are the gardenias, which I'm so excited. I cannot wait to actually see gardenias growing over here. We wanted to divide it all throughout. Those are the dotwood. And so in here, which is the Natchez, if you were wondering which, what is that tree is the Natchez Crape Myrtle. And we actually have a video about the Natchez Crape Myrtle, all the information, how it grows throughout the seasons, the different colors that it shows. It flowers, this one flowers in white color, and then we have it then with just the bark, it has also color as well. And then during the autumn season, it has this fire coloring orange and red. It's really pretty, it's really beautiful. This is an amazing statement piece to have in your garden. It was already here, so we're fortunate about that. This, I believe, the cotton, like a cotton candy flower, which I want to divide more because they're so cute. Look at that, isn't it cute? They're so pretty, and they're low like that. They don't grow higher. They're super, super, super pretty. I love them. Oh, I love them. It makes me just want to grab them and take them with me. So I want to divide all of that through here, and also in the sidewalk over there, I want to put a whole bunch over there so I can actually, when I'm walking, I can actually enjoy them as well. So let's see. There's a lot of things that needs to be divided. And in there, in that circle, we also have, you cannot see it right now because it's in dormancy, but we also had the society garlic, which I cook with that society garlic a lot. And if you want to then, see a video about the society garlic, then there is also a video. We have in here a fire station, so that's why you're here right now. Yeah, so the society garlic is really, really good health-wise and all kinds of stuff. So I have a video about that. And then in here we have the well garden. So this, I need to clean it up because you see that that's the pampas grass. So I need to remove the pampas, the dead leaves, and then so that it can grow new growth. And then you see that it's coming out all the cute bigger artists. I think we actually planted this dwarf spruce tree in the front last year, and then we have the rose bushes that coming out in the back. So really cute, really exciting. I love it. Let me just put you over here so you can see a little bit better where we are at. Now this Italian cypress, I think that we actually lost that one. I'm not sure, but we have another extra one over there, so I plan to relocate that one over here in the front just in case, and then that one planted in the back. They have then the mounted boxwood in here, mounted boxwood over there, which is like we're trying to create like this little entrance. So as you can see in the garden, we have been creating like little entrances, so you know where you need to walk. It makes me so happy every time I see the people from delivery and then they actually know where to walk. It's so cool. This was nothing in here yes before. And those are actually Rose of Sharon bushes that we are growing as well. And the Rose of Sharon is very invasive, depending on where you're planting and so. And this is also a hibiscus. And so we have three different hibiscus, but this hibiscus you don't have to worry about cutting it. So you see that I just leave it and she is fine. But the other hibiscus that we had in the front, that I need to actually cut it down so that you can actually grow new growth. This, look at this. This is one of the maple trees and it's already creating like little tiny seed pockets there, baby. By the end of summer, it's gonna be all full of seeds. It's gonna be so cute. And those are the spruce trees, which we love so much. And there's a whole playlist of the spruce trees. So if you want to know more of the spruce trees, then yes, this is cool. And this is where we start with the transition of a lot of edible plants. In there you can see we have one. This is a blueberry bush, blueberry bush, blueberry bush, blueberry bush. So we have 4 bushes over there. That's the blackberry vine, and I actually have a video of the blackberry vine already that you can enjoy. And then now we're going into the orchard. So that area over there, that's where we have so far 20 20 fruit trees, and so pears, apples, you name it. So let's go first over here, this section, which there's, oh, look at that. It's already having buds for the blueberry bush. So cute. I love it. And so, and in here, this is the tree that I was telling you that I'm gonna be relocating, which is the Italian cypress, so that it can anchor the front. And I want to actually in here plant 2 cherry trees. Yes, like real cherry, cherries that you can actually pick and eat. So I want to have 2 in here in the future. And then that over there, I'm gonna then relocate it in the front to the pot that I said that I need to transplant of the arborvitae. And so in here, oh, you are so beautiful. May God bless you, my beautiful darling. We named her Maritza after my cousin. Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful. And there's a video already about the blackberry vine, which is the Navajo. Doesn't have any spike, thornless. Beautiful, beautiful. So I think I'm gonna do a video about how to prune it, because I do need to prune it. There's a few things I need to remove, like this over here, this stem over there. There's a lot of new growth. So beautiful. This over here, I need to clear it out. But in here, I let strawberries grow, and also wild chocolate mint. So you can see that there's a few mint coming over here. Oh my God, it smells so good. Ah, mint, 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 mint. And then we also see that we have our strawberries. And so strawberries, I need to clear out this area a little bit more so that the mint doesn't invade this area, because the mint, it's horrible in the sense that it takes everything and it just chokes it and kills it. So you have to always be clearing it out and cleaning it up. And I tried so many times to remove it, but it just keeps on growing. And I do enjoy it, especially when you're making your mojitos. And then over here we have a kiwi vine, so it's still a baby. Let's see if we have anything. Yay, there's a little tiny growth. You keep on going. This is Greg, because Greg, my father-in-law, loves kiwis, so we named him after Greg. And then let's go through this spruce lane. I love walking over here. Oh my God, wait. We do have a lot of dandelions. And I know that many people think that these are just weeds, but they are such a beneficial weed, So I actually collect them. I leave some for the bees, So you need to, right now there's gonna be a lot of bees coming out. So you need to leave some behind, not take it all. But yeah, I'm gonna be collecting some of them because it has a lot of great benefits. And people are crazy buying stuff. Like, you actually, sometimes you even have that in your yard, and then you're buying these teas that they have dandelion, and I'm like, you actually have that in your yard. So let's go into one of my favorite places, the Spruce Lane. I call it the Spruce Lane because we have been creating this little tiny pathway for us to walk in between the spruce. So let's go and enjoy. Isn't it pretty? And you can hear the birds. Oh my god, there's so many spruce cones. My mom loves coming over here and getting spruce cones. And we had my cousin Marixa visiting a few days ago, and she grabbed a whole box of spruce cones. Oh my god. Yep, I love it. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. So beautiful. Everything is so pretty. The benefits that you get from this spruce, and when it has those little tiny spruce tips that we can actually enjoy also in teas. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this. It actually has the actual active ingredient of chikimic acid, which is what you actually find in the Tamiflu medication that you get when you have the flu and influenza. I mean, it's crazy. Especially with the flu season, you have all these wonderful benefits just from the trees around you. It's majestic. It's beautiful. You need to enjoy them. Especially me that I have asthma, and if you have suffered from asthma, I actually have a video for you guys about asthma and what do I do and home remedies and stuff like that. And then at the end, we arrive in here where we have another big, beautiful, majestic maple tree. And during autumn, this tree looks like fire, really beautiful, like a sun. And now you can see just a whole bunch of little tiny baby seed pods that are in the process. Isn't it cute? God is so wonderful. We gotta enjoy the miracles. And I love this trunk. Look at that. There's a lot of work over here. Keep it up, darling. Keep it up. And then over here we have then the orchard, which we're going little by little. So this is one of the prune trees. Oh my god, look at all the tiny little new buds that we're having, new growth. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. It's incredible. I mean, from a tiny little seed, I always say it, just sun and water. It's a miracle what is happening in front of us. But as you all know, I believe in miracles, and the miracles are happening all throughout around us and within us, because you are a walking miracle. I mean, the fact that you're able to do so many things, just the fact of talking, so many neuronal synapses that need to happen in order for it to happen. It's a lot. It's a lot happening, dying and growing all day, because every single second we're dying cells and having new ones. We're dying every single day. It's crazy. But anyways, I love it. So that's why I always say to you guys, enjoy the day, enjoy the miracles. I really, truly live by that every single day. And then in here, we see another, I think that this is a pear tree. Yes, this is a pear tree. Pear tree. And so the pear tree, look, it has a new tiny growth over there. Isn't it cute? So beautiful. Let me show you better. Yay. Yeah, this is my first live, so maybe the next one is gonna be better. Another one of the pear trees, and the trees, I was going to prune them, right, and make them more short, and so that I could have access, because I'm super tiny. I'm just 5 feet 2 inches, super tiny. But after talking to my plants and my trees, and meditating and talking to God and seeing what I want, that vision in the future, I want to have this area full of tables in the future, and chairs, and areas that I can have for dining with my friends and family. And I want to have that canopy shape, really big, covering, like you feel like you are in this enchanted forest. So I'm gonna let the trees grow as big as they want, and so they can grow to 20 to 30 feet high and wide, and they have 20 feet distance in between each tree when we planted them. So we were thinking about that possibility in since the beginning. Like, we knew how is the maximum that it can grow, so 20 feet more or less, that's the average, so let's give 20 feet, and that's what we did. But and some people, because they are trying to grow in bulk, so they put a 4 feet distance more or less. That's like the closest that you can have it. I believe some other people do even closer, but in our case, that's what it is. And look, Danisa, my sister, I have the little necklace that you gave me. Thank you so much. This is Puerto Rico, from where I am from. And so, yeah, it's gonna be looking really pretty. So 10 years, 15 years from now, watch out, because it's gonna look really enchanted over here. It's gonna look really magical. And so over here we also have one of the here over here we see little tiny rose, like a rose color flowers, and I believe this is the peach tree. And there's bees. I am so happy. Thank you. There's a bee over there. Praise be to God. Yay, that's so wonderful. But look at them. Look at that. How beautiful. So much intricate, beautiful design. I mean, God is so amazing. There's so much beauty all around us. It's crazy. We just have to, enjoy it. We're so busy that we forgot to actually enjoy stuff. This is amazing. So, yeah, I there's a lot of ornamental trees that you can buy and for you to enjoy the flowers and whatever, but literally you can actually enjoy the flowers and have the statement of a tree and also get some fruits out of it. So yeah, we're trying. Oh my God, there's a lot of wind over here, and it has been super windy lately. Like, we had so much wind. I believe a weekend like a week ago, and it was like a storm in here, and my heart goes to all the people that have been affected by all the tornadoes and all the adversities of the climate change. So yeah, we need to help out each other, and also we need to plant more and help Mother Nature. And in here we don't do any chemicals or nothing. If something dies, then it died, and we use insecticides and pesticides that are homemade, with just things that we have in the kitchen, so nothing that can be harmful to us or to others. But unfortunately, not everybody in this community does that. So something that my neighbor might use in their yard might end up by the water and the rainfall end up also into our garden as well. So you're always susceptible to the effect of others, and that's exactly what happens also with our health as well. So yeah, but we always try to do our best. And then in here we have another pear tree, and this pear tree it has been with us since we were in the apartment. Look at that, there's a bee over there. So cute. There's so many coming out. So yeah, there's a beautiful, I love the shape that it has. And the trunk is getting bigger, and that was affected by some of the deers that we have over here. Yeah, some of the deers, touch some of them, but at the same time it makes it stronger, so I'm okay. I mean, this one, for example, it went completely kaput by the deer, but look at that. We have a whole bunch. This is a pear tree as well. We have a whole bunch of new ramification coming out, which is exactly what I would like. I would like a tree to actually grow as it normally grows, with a lot of beautiful trunks coming from the center. But when you buy something in the nursery, what they do is they usually just try to give you just one main trunk. That's why usually people like to have just one main trunk, and then at the end you have the ramifications. My case, I want to have a really strong tree, just like how it grows normal, natural. But of course I am not growing it from seed, I'm growing them, buying them from the nursery. And so you can see that the trees have the trunk in the center and then the ramifications. But I'm letting them grow as they want to. As I mentioned, I want them to grow to 20 to 30 feet high, really, really big, canopy shape everywhere, really enchanting, beautiful. But yeah, some of them, like the apple trees, I don't know if you can see them over here, but over there's an apple tree and also got affected by one of the deers. So that's gonna grow also then with all that ramifications. And then over here, I don't know if you can see it. This is actually a division that we created, and you can see that this is the chase tree. Yes, the chase tree. So we have 4, I believe, chase trees, and they do grow really beautiful. And you can see that the color of the bark is more like a gray color, and then gives you this purple, beautiful flowers later on. And so we have also that blue, I don't remember, I think juniper it is. And then we have spirias all around it here growing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, look at this. This is a prune tree, and it has bloomed so beautifully. Oh, you're so beautiful, my darling. Oh, you're so cute. May God bless you. Keep on growing, mi vida. Keep on growing. I love you so much. I love you so much. You are so beautiful. You look fantastic. Oh, there's so many bees. Yay! My sister's allergic to the bees. She couldn't be here right now. Oh my god, this is so pretty. But I'm so happy that I'm helping you girls. Yay, enjoy. I'm so happy to see the bees coming out. It's life. And we need them. So beautiful. Okay, and then over here, that's where we had the grapevine growing. I believe in here is an elderberry tree that's coming out, baby one. We have another elderberry over there. Let me just walk over there. I'm getting lazy walking so much. Yeah, but yeah, this is the elderberry, which again, a lot of medicinal purposes, really wonderful. So when we got the elderberry, we divided it, and we then have 2 of the elderberry. I forgot the species, but I do have the names and all this information at home. But you need to have 2 different species together in order for you to actually produce elderberry. So then we got them both. We got one of the species, we divided them, and the other one also divided them. So then we ended up having them 4 trees. So this is growing, and it grows pretty big. It gives you then, sorry, it grows pretty wide, and so we're gonna let it grow pretty wide. So it's gonna be right here in the center, growing pretty wild and big, 20 feet wide, 20 feet wide, probably 10 feet more or less, because it's more like a bush shape. It's gonna look really cool. It's gonna look really awesome. And then over here we have another of the prune. Look at that. Oh my god, you are so beautiful, my darling. Oh, getting so big. May God bless you. May God bless you. Look at that flower. Wow. Look at all the details in that flower. Wow. And then there's another one just like that one over there at the end as well, doing the same thing. And there's a whole bunch of the beautiful dandelions. Yay! Oh, and in here we're gonna walk towards the division that we created between the neighbor and us. And in here we actually have some of the spirea that are giving us already some color. I know that I have 2 different species of spirea over here. And again, I'm going to put all the different names and everything later on in the description down below the video. And so you can see it over here. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's not even autumn yet. And I love that there's some color in the garden. So look at that. Super pretty. Super pretty. and it always have some color. So you can see that there's, I believe, 3 are red and 3 are that orange, light orange color, and a little bit smaller. So not all the spirias are the same. So when you're buying spiria, you know, to check it out. Oh, I have a little bug over there. I remove bugs. Ooh, yes. We have a big of huge tree again, which is another maple, pretty big and beautiful. And then over here at the end, which I'm trying to then have some like a little hedge of heavenly bamboo. So I like heavenly bamboo a lot. It's beautiful. It gives you all year long color. It's just for you to see it right here. So you know, even during winter, I was enjoying color. And it grows pretty big, pretty wide. And the whole goal is to have it over here so I can actually cover this over here so you don't see that for the electrical wire and stuff. And so there's another one right there in the side, and so this is going to be like that little hedge, and I'm going to keep dividing it so I can actually like have a little hedge all throughout here. Really cute. And so just for you to see the view, you can see how everything is, the hedge that we created, the cute orchard, spruce lane. In the future, we're gonna be building, you know, patio and stuff like that with God's grace, little by little. And then over here, we have a bed, a garden bed, and that's where we grow then lettuce, eggplant, lots of tomatoes usually, and so that needs to be clean and stuff. But I'm not gonna be doing anything right now, because my back has been hurting and stuff. But I need to show you what is growing over here. Look at this. This is the purple dead nettle. I don't know if you have seen it or you have grown it in your garden, but you know, this grows wild and it has so many benefits. It's amazing. I mean, look at this. Beautiful. So I need to definitely come over here. We have so many growing everywhere. I need to come over here and grab a few of these because this has so many great benefits and, you know, anti-inflammatory effects, especially then now for my lungs and allergies and all kinds of stuff. I really need to get a few of these, dry them out. But I usually just wash them well and then just put it in tea. And that is the bed that needs to be cleaned. And then this over here is our fig tree, which we have got so many figs. And it was a tiny little baby tree and now it's growing beautiful. And that area over here, I need to, you know, clean it up, but that's where we usually dump stuff, and then we get a lot of dirt that we can actually use for our plants. And that's where I actually throw the zucchini and also the pumpkins and stuff, and just let them grow wild over there. And over here we see the little hedge of the golden globe arborvitae, which I love them so much. And I usually grow in front of it kale, which I haven't put any kale right now, so I need to actually plant some kale later on. And so, hello, darling. And so, but then I need to also put over here, clean all this area over here, and then put also some kale, I believe I'll put in here in the front as well, so I can have plants, you know, edible plants everywhere. So very, very excited, very, very excited. I hope that you enjoyed the garden walk with me. It was a quick, chatty garden walk. Yeah, my neighbor is moving, and so there's a lot of noise and stuff. But I love you all so, so, so much. I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being part of our kind community. You are all amazing. You're all a wonderful miracle. Enjoy the day, enjoy the miracles, and I'll see you next Tuesday. well, I am changing a little bit the schedule, so I'm doing a video every week. And so you're always gonna get content, and there's lots of content already. I think we have like 400 videos already in our channel. And you know that our channel is a lifestyle channel, so every week there's something different, you know, from do-it-yourself, decoration, gardening, you know, home remedies, health topics, cat videos, hikikosi day, recipes, you name it, all kinds of stuff. So I will see you again. May you have an amazing day. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the miracles. Bye.